Hi everybody, Monica here. Welcome back to your Q&A show. And this Saturday, it's a new moon. So time for renewal. I think that's what it is. So I am here to answer your questions. If you have questions or anything you want to know about myofascial release, about feeling good in your body, about connecting with your body and knowing what is right, what is good for you to be healthy and to be strong. So I'm here for you. Welcome. So please leave your comments and ask questions. You're welcome to do that. Okay, so let's get started. And there's different topics that I wanted to address today. And well, let's get started with this. It's a big one because, I see a lot of patients in my office every day. And one thing that always kind of is on my heart when I'm listening to people and their struggles and what they are trying to achieve is that oftentimes I think we are taught in our society to feel like we are helpless when it comes to our health, but mostly we're helpless when it comes to our age because, we are getting old. I hear that all the time, every single day. Hey, I'm getting old. My body is just what it is. I'm probably never going to get stronger. I'm never going to get rid of that pain because it's just the age. And yeah, so is that true? This is a very good question because, many people that I know actually, including myself, as we age and as we get more years under the belt, actually it's possible to start to feel better and healthier and stronger. Right? Here's the concept for you. The problem is that we're taught because when we go to a doctor, sometimes I've heard people who are 35 or 30, and the doctor would tell them, hey, you are just getting older. This is normal that you're hurting. Is it normal? So I want to bring that to you because I had a really beautiful conversation today with one of my heroes, Anna Forrest, and her partner, Jose Calarco. They have been teaching yoga for probably close to 5 decades. And this is one of the topics we're talking about. So I wanted just to ask you, what are your thoughts on age and what are your thoughts on how your body is changing and how you are managing the changes in your body as the years go on. So this is a kind of a topic and subject I wanted to drop in and ask your opinions on that. But today what I wanted to do is just talk a little bit about my favorite topic, which is how do we connect with our body? And what are the different ways we can actually start to gain this knowledge and wisdom about connecting with our body's wisdom, because our body naturally is designed to feel healthy, to grow, to maintain health. There is a design in the body that keeps it alive. So in a way, we really don't have to do anything about it because our body is working on keeping us alive and keeping us functioning optimal when it comes to our environment. The problem happens when we challenge it too much, right? So I wanted to turn around here and talk about that instead of, you're trying to get on a new diet, trying to get a new exercise routine, or trying to do this or that, we can actually start from taking that step to turn inside, turn around and start looking inside and asking our body what is optimal for it. What would be most supportive? What would be most helpful? So, I taught different things about how we do that. I think that every single self-treatment technique with myofascial release is about doing that. It's about learning how our body connects and communicates with us and following through with it. Okay? So this is my understanding of this therapy, and this is my understanding of how things work best for us all. So let's talk about the different ways that the body communicates to us. It doesn't necessarily speak to us in language like I'm talking right now. It doesn't use words. Our body communicates with us through sensations, through feelings, through energy, through movement, temperature, changes on the skin, maybe, moisture or dryness. For example, you may be in certain situations, something's happening, and you suddenly start to feel like your hands are sweating. And you're thinking, why is that happening? I mean, it's not really that hot, for example. But what can happen is that your body may start to perceive a certain thing that's threatening to it. Something that maybe doesn't feel right. And it starts to go into that sympathetic response where, we get the energy changes. The body's getting ready for reaction, okay? And sometimes what happens, like in our mind, in our awareness, we may still not even know that something's happening. But our body is the first barrier, the first signal. So it gives us a signal. Pain is also a signal, right? It's not something that's there to punish us or make us feel unhappy. It's just a signal. The body's saying, hey, I'm having pain because there is a problem. There is something going on. Please pay attention. Turn inside and start asking what the problem may be, because it needs to be addressed. So the body is constantly communicating with us, constantly talking through those small changes. Like I said, maybe your gut gets some sweating. Maybe you get a little cooler. Maybe you have some goosebumps. Maybe your breathing changes suddenly without even you trying to change it. Maybe you start to breathe shallow. What happens? What the best way to respond to that, as we're learning, this is a wonderful practice, as we're learning to understand our body, we can stop for a second, take a step back, no matter what's happening, take a breath and ask yourself, why is my body reacting suddenly that way? Okay? And we talk about meditation, we talk about different practices. This is the most incredible meditative practice that there can be, because we are compelled to be mindful every moment. Our body is compelling us to listen. So, of course, in some situations, we're not going to be just focusing and trying to listen to what our body's saying. But once we start practicing that and asking ourselves, what is my body feeling? It becomes more and more of a habit and something that happens naturally, just as an automated habit that we have. So this is fun. So I want to invite you. So this is like a challenge for this week for you to practice. So you know that we work a lot with the ball. Let me get the ball because I love to have it with me as I'm talking. Okay, I'll be right back. Oh.